You know, you hear a lot, you build on the people that come before you, you stand on their shoulders and try to just improve what they do. I'll tell you a few things, and I'm going to ask for people to come up. Then we've got a special presentation for Bill after 24 years. So I'm going to recognize President Howard Hunter III. He's come here from Hertford County. Let's give him a West North Carolina welcome.
Good. Okay. Good evening. Ray Bailey, Carol Peterson, and past President Bill Stanley. It takes a different kind of person to serve in politics. I just want to thank each of you for serving, the citizens of Buncombe County and the citizens all across the state. I was elected in 2004, and I met Commissioner Bill Stanley at a NACO conference in Washington, D.C. I was introduced to him by another past president and a very close friend of his, DuPont Davis. Those were the good old days, right, Bill? Bill became a good friend of mine. 4 years ago, I asked Bill, or rather I told Bill, I was going to run for second vice president for the State Association of County Commissioners. And I asked Bill, would you please make my nominating speech? He said he would. Never happened. Made me wonder if his initials stood for Bill Stanley or something else. I guess you know what BS is, right? Bill was smarter than that. Once no one announced, or should I say, had a chance to announce from the floor, Bill closed the floor. So I won by acclamation. He was smarter than I was. Every year, Bill was the man that closed the floor until I became automatic taking the president for the State Association of County Commissioners. Bill, I did not come here representing the North Carolina Association of County Commissioners. Lisa did. I came here because I call you a friend. We need more people like you all that run the state. We're losing 24 years just from Bill. That's why I chose mentoring as one of my reasons for my initiative this year. 24 years is a lot of experience to lose. We need more people like you guys to help mentor those younger commissioners, those inexperienced commissioners. I'm gonna ask Lisa right now if she would come up and present Commissioner Stanley with a gift from the association. Bill, if you will, please.
Thank you, President Hunter. I am here on behalf of the association, but on behalf of myself as well.
Good.
And I'm glad to call you my friend as well, and to echo Commissioner Peterson's words. The association is better for your involvement and your leadership. And so on behalf of the association, I am proud to present to you this small token of your service on our board of directors.
Thank you. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much.
Don't go nowhere yet. This is not from the association, this is from me. In the morning, you need something to wash your mouth with all the BS that you've told over the years. For breakfast. I got a ticket for dinner for you and your wife. If your wife doesn't want any, you can throw the glasses away and drink out the bottle. Congratulations, you deserve it.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. All right.
We're still in session right now. I want to recognize Councilman Jan Davis for being here. Thank you for coming. Representative and former Chairman Nathan Ramsey is here. Thank you. Former County Manager Bill McElrath is here. Thank you for coming. Thank you for taking time out to honor this man, because he's meant a lot to all of us. Now, before we get going, I'd like to finish up our business, and I would ask that the commissioners that are here to consider a motion to name the building that we're standing on the William H. Stanley Center. Is there a motion? Is there a second? There's been a motion by Commissioner Peterson.
It's my pleasure to make a motion that we name this building the William H. Stanley Center.
And there's a second by Commissioner Bailey. Is there any discussion? If not, all the commissioners in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, no. This building is herefore known as the William H. Stanley Center. Jane, come on up. All the Stanleys, come on up. Jane, could you help me out? I want you to help me undo this. Okay, over here. Let's take a look here. Let's see what it looks like, folks. Jane, will you help out here? Look at this. This is what we're going to look like. And Bill, I'd like to, while your family's coming up, I'd just say this. I have never had more fun with anybody, and I've never felt like I was with a rock star more than I am when I'm with Bill Stanley. When Bill Stanley started off here, we were in the dirty dozen. We had some of the worst schools. Bill Stanley fought for the schools. He said, look, I know what it takes. I'm going to do something about this. Our employees, some of our law enforcement, sheriff, were on welfare. And we were ashamed of that. Bill Stanley said, I'm going to do something about that. I'm going to make sure that everybody that works for Buncombe County gets paid right. We had to site a landfill. Bill Stanley said, I'm going to do this. I don't like this part of the job. He thought zoning was, he said this was worse than zoning. But he did a landfill. He did the right thing. Every good thing that's happened in Buncombe County is because Bill Stanley pushed it, prodded it, made it happen. These things don't happen without strong leadership, and Bill Stanley has been the strongest leader we've had on our board, and we cannot replace him. I want to hear a few words from Bill, and anybody else has. Let's see if anybody else, first of all, anybody else want to say a few words about Brother Stanley. Bill, come on up, McKellar. And then we're going to hear from Bill, and I've got one last thing to show you as we close up here. Here's our second county manager in the history of Buncombe County. Bill, come in and tell us a little bit about it.
I can't tell everything I know about this man. I really think it would have been better had we named this building Jane Stanley. I mean, good heavens, we 24 years. That's right. I mean, just think how many years she's been with you. We just had 24 years of you. I always wondered why he kept getting voted into the position. And then I found out from a lady, a mother, who said that when I was a kid, my mother was trying to figure out who to vote for, and I said, that's Santa Claus. And from then on, it just moved, and every kid said, vote for Santa Claus, vote for Santa Claus. So you know how it's important in that particular process. I first met Bill Stanley in a football game. Western Carolina was playing a place called Appalachian.
Great university.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he was a halfback. And he ran a play right at me, and I tackled him in the backfield for a loss. But when I got up, I found out he had gained 4 yards. Have you ever tried to tackle a bowling ball? I mean, this was something else. He was quite an athlete, and I've been fortunate enough to work with him as one of his assistant coaches. I coached against him. I principled against him, and everything else. But I must say that everything that has happened in the county has been a lot to his advantage, to his reasoning and his thinking, and he always would find out everything he possibly could in order to make it his decision to be appropriate, and that was wonderful. He thought of the people. He thought of the people, And for that particular reason, I think it's wonderful that they named this building after him. He's a humanistic person, and that is one thing that we're going to miss. I hope that some of the people who have been voted in will learn from this man, because he is great.
Any other comments before we let the big guy up here to say a few words for us and do our final presentation? All right, big guy, this is it.
Okay. All right, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Bill.
You're a booger, you're a booger. I can't talk, folks. Oh, Lord. Well, it's how you get elected, people. How you get a big family. I got one or two of mine here with me tonight. I think they're all standing here. There's some Appalachian boys, some Pembroke boys and girls, and my lovely daughters and my grandsons and my ballerina. Oh, she's behind her grandmother. There she is. And she's our only granddaughter of our grandchildren. And we'd go off on a trip and we'd come in and the boys would get maybe a T-shirt or a pen, and Blair would get a whole outfit of clothes. And I think her big brother Stan, who, if you've ever been Blowing Rock, you want some real good food, he's executive chef at Crippin's. So go up there and eat. It's pretty good food. But he said to his grandmother, "Oh, Missy, this is really not fair." In her stalwart and intelligent way, said, "Life is not fair. The girl gets anything." Now, when we first got elected, and we were sitting around a table at home, and they came to the inauguration. My blessed mother was there and held the Bible for me the first time. And we were gone home and we're having supper. And one of the boys said, "Missy, now that Papaw is a county commissioner, are we all going to be county commissioners?" She said, No, son, just your Papaw and me." But thank you, young people from here, all my tribe. I truly appreciate that. But folks, I'm going to quit talking. There's wonderful food here, and I can't even think after what's happened here, really. It's absolutely, positively unreal. There's some great things in my time, but I think, Mark, some of them are going to give me a chance to see that maybe in a media thing or something one of these days, and I'll do that. But I just can't talk. Let's enjoy each other and eat this food. Let's go to it, all right?
All right, one more place. Jane, I would like you to come outside. I'd like to ask everyone, we've got one more presentation I want you to see, and it's right outside this door.
You're never going to forget Bill Stanley. But just in case you forget what it looks like, we're going to have a reminder right here. And I'd ask Jane Stanley to help me take this off. Let's see. Willam H. Stanley served as Buncombe County Commissioner 1988 to 2012, dedicating 24 years to the growth and development of Buncombe County in western North Carolina. This will be here forever. Pretty good likeness of the old guy. What do you think, folks? Thank you. Let's go back in and have some fellowship.